So what we're going to do is we're going to be removing 4 body panels underneath the car. These are actually a lot beefier than the regular C8. So those of you who have done this install with your C8, you're going to recognize the difference with these panels. These are some composite, reinforced type, really heavy duty panels. And we're going to be taking 1015s in a 7mm, and we're going to be removing all of the bolts. If we can come on down here, we'll see if we can get really low here. We're going to be removing the bolts back here. We're going to be removing all the bolts along here. We're going to be removing them straight back. This is that 7mm here. We're going to be removing them across this way. We're going to be taking off this panel, this panel, this panel, and this panel. And we'll take them all down before we start our project here. So I will just go ahead and do that, and we'll come on back. It's going to reveal these hidden 7mm here, and then we're going to have the 1 7mm in the back. Make sure you recognize that this panel actually goes in above this panel when you reinstall, and then we'll just need to remove these other 7mm here, and we'll sneak this panel out. Reveal these hidden ones. Once that panel comes off, there's hidden ones up in these little holes here. One there, 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 one there. All right, we're gonna need to look up in here. Up in here, up in here. And so we have these ducts. So people who are familiar with the C8 regular install, usually once you move these panels, you're ready to have access up into these radiator cavities. This Z06 is different. They have a lot more ducting here. And what we're going to be doing is removing these lower pieces of ducting. And by doing that, we have these little push pins here. These secure them. And there's ways to preserve these. You push on the point and you rotate them out like a screw, and you're able to preserve these, and just by pushing and rotating them out. And what we need to do is remove this one, and this one, and then there's one way hidden over here. And then we're going to be able to pull this panel down, and we're going to be able to sneak the inner brake duct and the outer large piece into this area. And then we'll use this opening to cable tie up in there. Now for the center, we have a similar process as well. And we have these push pins as well here that we're going to need to rotate and push those out as well. And we're going to need to remove this duct here to get access up into this cavity for the center radiator. So there, you can push it out and you can preserve it. So once we've pushed out these pain in the ass push pins, they are seriously a pain in the ass. There, and I believe there's one over here. Way over here. There's one last one over here. We're actually going to use that as a pivot, and it's very hard to see. I can't even see it on my video up in here, but it's up there. Pivot this duct piece out. Bring it out, and then twist it. And well, there goes one of the push pins. And then we're going to be able to access up through here and get the large and the brake duct open up in here. There's a driver's side. Mates up nicely with the brake duct to get full coverage. And then we've got a special cutout for the passenger side. These are all laser cut. And the mating one. Throw up in the brake duct one. You'll need to push the panels out of the way. You can flex the brake duct in place. It may get caught on things here and there. You want to come around this side, Lisa, here. Slide into position. It actually locks into position behind the existing grill pieces. I'll actually push it back out. And I'm just flexing it around. Just flexing this back here so it doesn't get caught on the top ducting pieces. And you'll just slide it in to place. And it'll get caught here and there. And watch out, don't put your fingers in there. And it'll lock in right behind this piece. It's actually perfectly fit to lock in right behind here. So you see my hand? It's locked in. So we're just gonna put this up in here and it's gonna get caught on a whole bunch of different things. But just wiggle it and keep kind of pulling it up, pushing it out. There we go. Had to slide it to the outside to get it past this V right here. Patience is a virtue, as my wife likes to remind me. Putting in, hiding the UV resistant automotive cable tie. Let's put that couple, one right here underneath this horizontal bar. We'll do two at the bottom. Be completely hidden. These are provided with the kit. Rotate the receiving end towards the back and you'll clip off the tail ends. Yep, clipping off the tail end. Rotate them towards the back. Just taking a nice clip. Do before and after right there. So we're pushing out these push pins. And they're a pain in the ass. So what we're actually using is little needle nose and we're rotating them. We're pushing and rotating and pushing and rotating. And so we can preserve them and reuse them, which is a pain in the ass. If you have a C8 Z06 and you want to take off this license plate panel to access that full cooling capacity, it's pretty easy. So we've got two pieces here, and already have some painter's tape here. You want to protect your paint when you're going to be removing these. But it's just to the right and to the left. They have these two small little blocks here. They've got a detent at the top, and you'll put in a trim removal tool, and you'll press down on the top, and you'll be able to pull these out, and behind them, we'll show you, there's two T15 screws on each side. Remove that and you'll be able to remove that panel. Just pressing down, trying to find that detent, and we'll just pull this off. Like so. And then there's our two T15s. Put the tape there to not scratch. Plastic trim tool. We sell them on the website. They're actually blue. These are yellow. RadiatorGrillStore.com. Visit often. Now that we remove these two screws, we got a quarter turn on these. These are normally like that. You do a quarter turn on this one, and get those horizontal. And then you got 3 detents here. If you pull down and out, it'll come right out. Now, look at all that access we have. Clean that up. Look at all the dirt. Now we got to protect that big ass radiator. We got the track kit here, and we're going to be putting this one in, and we heated it up so it gets nice and flexible. Makes it easier. 180 degrees. We put it up in here. We're going to get it all the way up into the corner. We also installed a couple of cable ties to help with pushing it in beforehand. Push it up in the corner, utilizing your hand on the outside to get it all the way up in that corner. Your hands up in there, and you're able to get your arm up in there, and you're going to need to squeeze it into place by creating a snake-like configuration, and making sure that you heat it up really helps. And as we said, the track kit is a larger piece and it is a little more difficult to get in there. We also have the street kit that is a little bit easier to get in place. The street kit will be for if you want to run your license plate bracket right through here, and that will sit a little bit lower here. But if you take off the license plate bracket here, you'll have the full access to the cooling radiator here for your track duty, and this radiator grill will cover that whole entire area. And for ease, we can just loop one cable tie around in the middle, quick and dirty, and then get to the other ones, and then clip this one off. Now, if you notice that was next level. We put the receiver end behind the grill, and you can use your hand back here to tighten it up, and then you'll clip it off from behind. It's like a Chet pro tip. Pro tip, create a nice V, and then another V in your cable tie. We're going to pull it through.